Good afternoon to you and welcome. This is Sunshine Report on Osrc Television. My name is Oyewumi Ayinigbara. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has emphasized the need for faith and support for President Bola Tinubu's administration to improve Nigeria's situation. Speaking at the APC Southwest Assembly in Lagos, he urged national unity to tackle economic challenges. Aiyedatiwa called for enhanced efforts in agriculture to address food shortages and advocated for youth empowerment and inclusivity in governance. The event was attended by notable APC leaders from Southwest region, as reported by the Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole.
The gathering of the All Progressives Congress APC members in the Southwest aimed to evaluate the successes and challenges of President Bola Tinubu's administration. The Lagos event attracted leaders including serving and former governors and lawmakers. National Vice Chairman Isaac Kekemeki welcomed attendees, emphasizing strategy development for regional strength and assessment of progress.
If we must improve on our 2023 general election performance and win all subsequent electoral contests in the region, as I believe we should, the time to commence the planning and mobilization is now.
Lagos State Governor and Chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, urged collaboration among party members as citizens, not just political allies.
This meeting, therefore, is not just an opportunity to reflect on how far we have come as a party, as a region, but also to reignite hope and to chart a course for a better Nigeria. One where poverty and lack are things, or will be things of the past. The Southwest has always been the heartbeat of this nation, recognized as a pacesetter in innovation and progress.
Messages from APC leaders highlighted the need for unity and success in the upcoming Ondo governorship election.
One of the major achievements of our caucus is the successful passage of the Southwest Development Commission bill.
It's not in our place to criticize this government openly. We have access to him through the governors, through our party leaders, even if there are things that we feel very strongly about.
If people like us keep quiet, then we are being intimidated by those who don't wish Bola Tinubu well as president.
How do we foster unity among party faithfuls?
Keynote speaker and former governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, encouraged leaders to engage more with grassroots supporters.
Our party, the All Progressives Congress, is the first successful merger of political parties in the history of Nigeria. Not only to stay united, but also to win power.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa called for patience and support for Tinubu's administration, stressing the importance of agriculture and youth empowerment.
What has been before, what is now, and where we are going. And at our forum, the Southwest Governors Forum, we meet regularly, quarterly, to look at all of this. And we have been able to identify that we need to do a lot for our people. Even though we are trying to develop our various states, we should also have the region in mind, how we can further integrate the region. We are looking at our areas of comparative advantage so that we can develop them with the region in mind and the entire country, Nigeria. We should also rally support for our president to succeed at the center.
President Bola Tinubu, represented by Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila, emphasized unity for national development and reassured Nigerians of a brighter future.
He has said to say to you and to use the analogy which he uses all the time of the pregnant woman who is pregnant and carries a baby inside her for 9 months. And that you are all aware that for those 9 months, there will be a lot of discomfort. There will be a lot of pain. But at the end of 9 months, when she delivers, and she hears the cry of the baby, those pains are long forgotten. Mr. President has asked me to say to you that this is exactly the roadmap and the path that we are taking.
Tinubu reaffirmed his commitment to policies that enhance citizens' well-being.
With the conclusion of the Southwest Assembly of the APC, it is expected and hoped that all decisions and resolutions reached will go a long way in promoting the economic prosperity of the zone and the people. From Lagos State, Wahab Bakwali, OSRC.
Meanwhile, following the APC Southwest Assembly in Lagos, party members have expressed satisfaction with the event's achievement and emphasized the need for its periodic continuation. They called for support for President Bola Tinubu's administration to address national challenges and urged political appointees to set high standards. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole again tells us more.
The recent meeting of APC political stakeholders in Lagos was hailed as a significant success, focusing on fostering synergy among party members and assessing progress since President Bola Tinubu's administration began. Attendees expressed the importance of making the gathering a regular event and emphasized the need for sustained support for Tinubu's administration amid national challenges.
Our signature is rightly behind the president on the reform he is doing. I'm impressed with the submission of the Senate leader, the distinguished Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele, where he mentioned that there is a Southwest Development Commission that has been passed by the National Assembly. It's a welcome development. November 16th is already towards election. It's our election.
There is no prominent leader from the Southwest that is not in this meeting. These are experienced leaders from all different age groups. So this is a congregation where we have people that have been there since the creation of Nigeria, since 1960s, 1970s. They played a prominent role in politics. So there is nothing that the country can be facing today which they cannot have a solution or an advice to the present administration.
We of the Southwest, we occupy a very unique position in the governance of this nation today, and we should be able to evaluate from time to time what we are doing, identify weakness, strengths, and opportunities we have with a view to synthesizing ideas and be able to move the nation forward. Nigeria is going through a critical period of transition, and there are very many ideas. The oppositions cannot afford to wait in their own view to take over government, and the government must not also wait to stabilize itself.
They urge political appointees to actively contribute to national development with integrity.
As party members, we must also be acquainted with the development in government so that we can inform our people appropriately. There are so many misinformation, disinformation going on in the public. And as a party member, every one of us, we hold it a duty to ensure that we change the narrative. And for us to be able to change the narrative, we must understand what is happening. What we are facing now, no doubt is a very big challenge, but it is not unsurmountable.
90% of the politicians in the Southwest are progressive. And you talk about Ondo State. Ondo State is the home of progressive, right from the inception, right from our forefather, Michael Adekunle Ajasin. And I've been saying this, whenever the progressive govern the state is at the best. And the election that is coming on November 16, I'm not bragging, it's not a pride. It's already won an election. And simply because 60% of the leadership of PDP, they've crossed over to APC. And that's to strengthen APC more.
This is one of the events that can bring every one of us together, even at this crucial time. It's going to add up to this country. It's still going to add up to this our zone, Southwest, an avenue to let us know, especially our youth and then our people in Southwest, to let every one of us know that there is still hope.
The attendees called on leaders from other regions to avoid politicizing developmental issues, stressing the importance of commitment to improving the nation. From Lagos State, Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
Ondo State's Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has inspected some areas including Itala affected by the recent flash floods in Ondo Kingdom. Governor Aiyedatiwa, who made an unscheduled visit to the areas, was taken round the affected spots by the Commissioner for Environment, Oyeni Yosini, in company of another senior aide of the governor. Aiyedatiwa, who expressed sadness over an unfortunate incident, said no effort will be spared to prevent reoccurrence. He appealed to residents of the state not to drop debris on waterways and drainages so as to allow free flow of water. The governor promised government support for victims of the unfortunate incident. In the meantime, over the years, Ondo State government has been working on solutions to the traffic challenges on the popular Obadeshida Road in Akure, the state capital. The latest move is the removal of the concrete median blockage placed to increase safety of residents in the process of paving way for a more befitting infrastructure. Omoriola Mbiji brings us to the detail.
This pedestrian bridge in Obadeshida Road, Akure, was erected in 1992 by the then governor, Bamidele Olumilua. Subsequent administrations have continued to play one role or the other to address the traffic situation at Obadeshida Road axis to ensure that residents are protected from hit-and-run vehicles. The late Oluwarotimi Akeredolu's administration adopted a concrete blockage to control the volume of pedestrians crossing while the pedestrian bridge was made functional. The concrete median erected on the stretch of the road from Esso to Old Garage is now being removed. Residents and road users in the area described the move as a welcome development.
We really appreciate what Mr. Governor has done to have removed all these demarcations from this road because it has boosted our business, it has boosted the income of me as a taxi driver and income of a woman that is selling in the market.
I like this road. As this road is there like this, it's fine and beautiful. These people where they this side, they look this the people where they this side. And as we dey here, they look them. And the market they move.
Special advisor to Governor Aiyedatiwa on infrastructure, Ayuade Babalola, who spoke with Osrc Online, said reason behind the removal is in the interest of both pedestrians and as well as other road users to guarantee safety.
We are replacing all those concrete something with guardrail, and then there will be accesses, and then people will be able to see through from the other side and from the one side to the other side. So that's why we see our people, see the contractor that the job was given to already removing those things, and then after removing the whole thing, yes, it may not even finish removing all. We will observe that they started excavating and then to pour concrete so that the store that will hold the guardrail will be immersed in concrete. And that's what they are doing on site there. We are replacing all those things with guardrail. People, it will really be appreciated. By the time people see it, in the advanced countries, these are the things that we observe there. Even this one is more stronger and more better than some of the ones that we've observed in other countries.
Above all, will these efforts achieve the desired results? Residents are eagerly waiting for the outcome of this intervention at the highly populated axis of the state capital. Omoriola Mbiji, Osrc News.
Nigerians are encouraged to show love and support for one another during these challenging times. Founder of Pure Religion International Ministries, Florence Omolafe, spoke at this year's Widows Program in Akure, urging beneficiaries to keep their hopes alive. She explained that the ministry's annual outreach to widows aligns with the biblical call to support the less privileged. Omoriola Mbiji again asked for the details on the event.
The Widows Program by Pure Religion International Ministries is an annual empowerment initiative aimed at supporting widows in Akure during their difficult times. Founder Florence Omolafe expressed that the ministry's outreach stems from pure love and compassion for orphans and widows, encouraging them to stay strong and have faith in God.
There are a lot of challenges here in Nigeria. There are a lot of challenges, especially for widows who has no husband. So we are here to encourage them. We are here to lift their spirit up and to let them know we love them, that it's going to be all right. Also, not to quit. They cannot quit now. They have to move on and lift their hope alive.
Officiating Minister Dr. MLS Okunuga reminded attendees to appreciate God despite life's challenges, reinforcing the importance of gratitude.
My advice for widows is to take care of themselves, take care of their health, so that they can live longer to be able to take care of their children that the husband left.
Other speakers urged the widows to deepen their relationship with God and remain prayerful, emphasizing his understanding of their struggles.
Tá a bá jẹ́ kí ìgbésí ayé wa kó jẹ́ ìgbésí ayé àdúrà tí a jí láàárọ̀ tí a ń gbàdúrà ìgbà tá a bá tún fẹ̀sùn lálẹ́ tá a ń gbàdúrà tá jẹ́ kí àdúrà kó jẹ́ ohun tí ó ti mọ́ wa lára tó jẹ́ ìṣe wa tó jẹ́ part and parcel of us tó jẹ́ ohun tí à ń ṣe ní ojoojúmọ́ mo fi yé wa wípé ká tó mọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àwa gan gbàgbé pé kò tán ọkọ mi mà dẹ̀ ti kú à gbàgbé nítorí pé Ọlọ́run yóò wá jẹ́ ọkọ fún wa.
This mama has been so good to everybody, all the old people, old ages that are coming here every year to celebrate them, and at the same time, gift in many places. Everybody that comes here today go home with a gift.
Beneficiaries expressed heartfelt gratitude for the program, acknowledging its positive impact on their lives.
Ọdọọdún ni mọ́mì wa máa ń kó wa jọ bí eléyìí tó máa ń ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fáwọn opó. Lágbára Ọlọ́run wa máa lọ rí, á máa bọ̀ rí.
I thank God for mommy that is doing something like this for us, and I pray the Lord should be helping them all the time, and so on, so on.
A highlight of the event include medical checkups for the widows, accompanied by prayers for strength and support in all aspects of their lives. Omoriola Luigi, OSRC News.
And government at all levels have been encouraged to value and support older persons through inclusive policies and practices. This was a consensus at this year's National Day of Older Persons held in Akure with the theme, Help the Aged. Our reporter Olumide Duru reports that the event featured elderly people across the 18 local government areas of the state, and the report is presented from our studios.
The National Day of Older Persons is a global observance designated by the United Nations to honor the role of older people in society. The federal government designated every 5th of October through the National Senior Citizen Center as a day to celebrate the National Day of Older Persons. The day is aimed to raise awareness about the opportunities and challenges of aging population and advocate policies that improve their well-being. Co-chairman Ondo State National Senior Citizen Center Steering Committee on Aging, Mr. Adi Ayenin, said the day is focused on strengthening the protection of senior citizens' rights to dignity, care, participation, and self-fulfillment. He also encouraged society to value and support older persons through inclusive policies and practices.
The National Citizen Center, through the Ondo State Steering Committee on Aging, and those in the other 35 states in the country and the FCT, have put a mechanism together to enhance the social welfare of our elders in various forms, and the corporate mandate of the center is focused on strengthening the protection of senior citizens' rights to dignity, independence, care, security, participation, and self-fulfillment. The objective of this structure is to build partnerships and networks through stakeholders' cooperation.
The patron of the body, Senator Bodiola Jumoke, who spoke through Reverend Nelson Fadoju, charged the organization to collaborate with government agencies, NGOs, private organizations to have robust engagement with other persons and community groups for effective results.
As we celebrate, let us acknowledge the challenges faced by older persons. We must work together to ensure their rights, dignity, safety, and adequate social care.
One of the pioneer members of the organization, Dr. Amos Omoresemi, thanked the steering committee for upholding the body.
This is not the beginning. We began in 1995. We are here today, and then we say thank you for taking care of us. Formerly, I would be the one running up and down before it will be done. But now, you are keeping up. God will be with you. Thank you.
High point of the event was free medical checkups and health talks on how to live a healthy life.
And that concludes Social Reports. Many thanks for watching. Good afternoon.